Oh my gosh, let's make some gorgeous home decor risers you are going to love. Here are some really beautiful Dollar Tree stickers that I'm telling you, they are high quality. They go on so well. They stick really well. I wasn't a fan of these stencils you'll see later on in the video, but I have them. They were only $1.25, and so they're really cute. And then what we used to make our risers were bamboo cutting boards from Dollar Tree as well. And then these are some silk paints that I purchased to use on some furniture that we're flipping, but I'm going to also use them here just to test them out and see how much we love them on the risers we're making as well. So stay tuned, do this craft with us. I'm just showing you the different paints. I don't know why that video is cut off right there. Those are my favorite huge brushes, and here we go. So here I am. I'm just opening up the boards, the cutting boards. And when I tell you, they are super sturdy and they smell so good. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of wood. I think it's my new construction passion that I have for real estate. So once I cut them open, then we're just going to wipe them off. And you want to see which direction the wood grain is going and kind of decide for yourself what's going to be your top and what's going to be your bottom of your riser, because we're going to be gluing on basically legs. So what I did was, in the wood section, I found the bamboo cutting boards in the kitchen section, and then I found the bottoms or the bases you see me opening here over in the craft section, somewhere near like the wood cutouts where you can buy the wood figurines and different things you can paint, like wood ponies, different shaped puzzle pieces and things like that. So I found those over there, but you can use anything you want to use as a base, but that's what I used. And so here I am deciding on the sticker that I'm going to use first, kind of working through deciding on the colors. Again, I shared, I used this bird template. I'm not sure if I used it on the right side or not, and that could be why they didn't come out so great. But I went on and left that part in here so you could see what it looked like stencil. That's what I was trying to say. But they were hideous to me. So you'll see at the end where I decided to flip it over, use the back, and it came out completely gorgeous. Hey you guys. Okay, so we're gonna paint the bases first. And I saw an idea that sparked an idea. I saw a video that gave me the idea to do these. And I just thought they were the coolest things, except for that particular person, they used dolls to do their bases, and the dolls that they used, I think, were like wooden peg dolls. But I did not feel like going to Hobby Lobby. I didn't feel like going to Michael's. I was already heading home, and so I got these from Dollar Tree. So everything was $1.25. The bamboo cutting boards were $1.25. Hold on, let me adjust the lighting. Okay, cool. So the cutting boards were $1. You got 3 of these for $1. These gorgeous stickers were $1. Everything that really cost me a decent amount of money, the stencil, the bird stencils. I wish I'd have gotten the butterflies. I kept pining over them and couldn't decide. I may go back and get them tonight. After I finish this video, I have to do. But the most expensive thing that you're going to see me possibly use to paint the top is the silk paint. So this paint I actually got because we're going to be flipping some furniture. So it's pretty expensive. I need to figure out where I can get it cheaper. But it cost me $24.95, and then we get a 10% discount. So even after taxes, it was still like $27. But it has a built-in primer, built-in top coat. But look at these gorgeous colors. I'm going to be using that color, which is midnight green. That's the #1 color for this year in furniture and home decor. Nautical, another #1 color in home decor this year. This is a white, and this is saltwater. Had to get it because I love the ocean. So that's a really pretty white. And then Endless Shore, which is like an eggshell kind of off-white. Really, really pretty. So I'm going to paint the bases. You already saw where I was going to do the stand. It's going to sit like that, and it's going to have, and you can use this. It's going to be a home decor item. So you can use it to put on your countertop in your bedroom. You can sit your makeup on it. You can sit candles on it. But I'm going to stage it so you can see how it looks. But let's go ahead and get started. And I want this to look like more of a wash on the knobs, so I'm not gonna continue to dip the paint or do a bunch of different coats. And we are gonna get like a we're gonna spray it or either put like a gloss over it, maybe a Mod Podge, just so it has like a really pretty satin finish to it. It's not gonna be glossy, but I wanted to have a coat on it, so you know, just to protect it, so if someone's using it, because we're gonna be selling these. So this is part of our home decor line that we're working on and putting out. So I'm super excited about that, and I have this glove on so I can wipe as we go. And it doesn't have to be a rhyme or a reason to how you do it, whatever the color is that you get, but I want mine to look distressed, for lack of a better word, kind of burnished. So I don't want it to look painted, right? So in our area, and I think it matters, right? So you guys, I forgot to tell you, I'm a certified home stager. I've always loved design and decor, and especially since after we did our DIY pilot years ago, I think it was in 2016, 2017, I really had a love for design and decor and home decor. I got to stage the home that we were renovating. So I was super excited about that. The stager, something happened with her the night before. She didn't come back, never showed back up to the set. I think she got nervous because it could be nerve-wracking being on a TV set. So look how pretty that is. And the demand is like, it has to be top notch. So that's what it looks like. Super cute. I love that look because the lady that I saw on YouTube, hers is really pretty. She used like a wood glaze. I didn't have any wood glaze. I only have paints. So it's just as good. So I'm hoping to set up at a Maker's Mark. But anyway, super excited. We're certified home stagers. We're going to be doing e-design as well, which means no matter where you are in the country, if you want me to help you with your design, we can set up a time, hop on a Zoom or a FaceTime, and I can walk you through a consultation on what to do to turn your home into your home, your aesthetics. We're going to have access to furniture, home decor, art. So excited. It's so much stuff. It's taken a bit to put it together, so stay tuned for our announcements, but we're excited about that. And it's just the Holy Spirit, because real estate is being like real estate is, as you've seen across the news if you've been watching it, or if you've been following lawsuits that NAR had, the National Association of Realtors. It's changed how buyers agents can get paid and a bunch of different things. And so I didn't want all my eggs in one basket, you know, because I don't know how that's going to affect the market. So I was so excited when the Lord led me into home design, home decor, home staging. So we were already doing property renovations, as you all know, years ago. So super excited about that. And we'll be sharing some of our staging designs. We actually have a mobile home we have on the market now, and we're going to be making some updates and decor to that, so we can use it as what do you call it, like one of our models, so you can see our work. Sorry, my screen went off. Y'all are sitting in front of my computer, so my computer screen timed out. So you can skip past this if you want to. This is just going to be me doing these four. I'm not sure what color I'm going to paint the first one. I'm leaning towards white with like some brown birds or gold birds. I'm kind of undecided. But let's get this part done. Let's get some knobs done for two of them, and then we'll have that knocked out and out the way. And then we'll go from there. Okay? Be right back. Okay, so super cute. Look, that's the first set. And I'm just thinking there's so much stuff that you could do with these little things. These are cute. When I tell y'all Dollar Tree and Dollar General, even Walmart, are showing out in the home decor area, which is smart because with inflation and everything being so high, that's just really, really smart. Smart move. Kudos to them. That's a smart business move. So super cutesies. I feel like there's a lot you could do with this in terms of art and things you could make. So let's do it. I mean, I feel like you could make super cute planters. Like my baby is a planters, like for your plants. So from the last time we all talked, my 18-year-old has her own vintage antique booth. So super cute. So I go shopping, I fill it up with everything under the sun that I love. Right, but just stuff I know is vintage and antique. In my past life, I had an eBay store, and it was a really successful store. But I just got tired of shipping stuff out and dealing with returns, which we didn't really have that many returns. I would say in the year or 2 years that I had the store. Yeah, I'm hungry, sorry. Probably had about 3 or 4 mailing snafus. I love my mom. My mom would help me mail. She would sometimes mail the stuff to the wrong person. But that's okay. It all worked out. And then I want to say we had, you know what? I don't think we had any returns. I think we just had some mail snafus. But no complaints. I think one lady got her stuff and it was broken. It was a Starbucks mug. We had to return her money, but she was nice about it. But I was big on customer service. Sorry about that. I'm spitting out food. I was big on customer service and making sure people were happy with their purchases, because I know how it is to buy something and want it to be a certain way and expect it to be something. So I get it. But if that's something you're thinking about, a vintage antique booth, it's been a really fun experience. This has probably been our 3rd week that we're open, and we've had sales every week. The average sale has been around $10, so we do need the purchase prices to come up. Let me make sure my volume. I was just saying that we want our pricing to come, not pricing, we want our sales to increase, because we do have to pay a monthly fee of about $240 a month. So I've put furniture in there, and so that's why we're going to start flipping furniture and adding more home decor per the guidelines of the store. It's not too much stuff you can't sell in there, but they don't want clothes. You can't do clothes because it's not a thrift store. It's a vintage and antique mall, but it is super busy. It's right next to this really cool bakery called Supreme Bakery. So if you're ever in the Fayetteville area, or you see this video and you're in Fayetteville, my baby's booth is booth number 352 at the Coupe de Ville Marketplace in Hope Mills. It's 2429 Hope Mills Road. But I keep it super cute. Today I rearranged it, moved some stuff around, but it is adorable. I'll be sure to put a video here on YouTube so you can see it. But I'm a fan of vintage. I love it, and it's been a really great experience so far. And so that just kind of fell in line with home decor and wanting to make home decor items. I had already been wanting to make like some cement planters and stuff like that. So that's something else I'd like to add and include as well. I was inspired by, I can't think of the name of his site, but it's a young guy that does cement planters and bowls and stuff like that. I keep saying, it sounds like I'm saying planters. I've got to learn to open my mouth and speak. Planters. So much more to come. And what I shared with the Lord, I want to have fun. I felt like for a little while business was not fun, and that's because I was being too serious. I was trying to control everything, and I was just like, you know what, I'm taking my hands off the wheel. God, you're in control. I just want to have a good time. I want to have fun in this life. I want to have fun in business, and that's my advice to you. Have fun. Whatever it is, let's do it as unto the Lord, but let's have fun doing it. Stop taking everything so seriously. It is serious, but he's going to make sure it all works out according to his plan. It's already purposed. So, super excited. And this is so therapeutic. I knew that painting all these little cubes would just be therapeutic, but there's that. I love it. So I'm getting ready to be on a Facebook Live with a friend of mine. Shout out to Marsha Fennell. She has Keep Going Sis, is her nonprofit organization. So my sister and I are going to be on there together tonight. So just wanted to get these done and start these and hopefully finish one. Even if I don't get to shellac it or put the top coat on before I have to hop off of here. Just wanted to do this right quick. I hope you all have been doing well and that this video finds you well. Thank you for all of you that subscribe. I know that I have not done any jewelry videos, and I probably won't for a while because it's just time consuming with everything else I have going on. It's probably going to be easier for me to do larger things versus than than jewelry. But thank you for your support with the jewelry. I hope you'll support me with the home decor as well. And I'll just do my best to be more consistent. But guess what? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So I know y'all understand. So super cute. These are like real wood feet to a table. Okay, so now that we have that done, what I want to do is I'm going to sit them to the side. I'm going to let them dry. I'm going to go wash my brush. And now we got to decide which color we're going to do the tops. I'm really leaning towards the forest green. The green one that we talked about. This is not forest green. Midnight green. And this is actually silk paint. It's all-in-one mineral paint. Again, I've never used it before, but people just speak so highly of how well it goes on wood and how you don't have to refinish your wood, although you should, but that it works really well. And then I have this super cute bird stencil, and so I'm thinking about doing the green paint with gold birds and then the leaves, the leaf pattern in gold, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna decide and then be right back. And then it's almost, because it's paint, like I have to be committed, right? So I need to figure out what it's gonna be, but we'll be back. Let's figure it out together. Look how pretty. That's a gorgeous green. I wanted to get like an oceanic type blue. Y'all already know. If you follow my channel and you've watched any of my jewelry making videos, you know that it's beachy blue is like my favorite color. Ugh. But I resisted. I didn't do it. I'm going to use the end of a paintbrush, I think, to stir this one. Just feel like it'd be easier. The one thing I've noticed in starting to want to flip furniture and do furniture is all the products that are available to refinish wood. I was like, so much out there. And some of it seems repetitive, but it's a learning process. I don't want to bore you all with this. This one may take a minute, so I'm going to go shake it up and then stir and be right back. Okay, you guys, so I got the Tight Bond Quick and Thick glue, and that's what we're going to use to glue the feet to the bottom of this. But I think I want to put the stickers on first. Still undecided if I want one more coat. I did want the distressed look. But I semi feel like I want this to be the top and like it needs one more coat. So let's do that. Okay. Hey you guys. Okay, so we got everything painted on this one, front and back. I think the only one we didn't paint the back of was the blue one. Hold on. So, right, that's the only ones we didn't do. And so what I did was I taped the stencil down. I got the stencil from the Dollar Tree. So remember I said the boards came from the Dollar Tree. They are Dollar Tree cutting boards. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use, this is Liquitech Basics Acrylic Fluid Paint in Raw Umber. And so what I decided to do is I'm going to do the birds in brown. And I think that's going to be a really nice contrast. I just wanted like a simple kind of rustic feel to the white one or the cream colored one. So you can probably hear my husband and son in the background. And then this gold one, we're going to put that on the forest green one. And then I went and got another stencil today, the butterflies, because I should have gotten it the day I saw it, which was yesterday. So it could go with the butterfly stickers for the blue one. So we're going to do like a blue and white pattern on that one. So I taped it down, just made sure it's secure. And we're going to just stencil with some light dabbing because you don't want to, I wish I had a stipple brush. I don't. I just have this brush that can kind of act as a stipple brush. I could cut the hairs a little bit shorter because I don't think I have, let's see. I do have that one, but I want more coverage. So I may go cut the hairs down on this one a little bit so it'll act more like a stippler. I'll be right back. This paint may be a little bit darker than what I want. Let's see. It's kind of like a really deep brown. I need to clean my phone off too. Okay, so I'm undecided on that brown. Let's see what this one looks like. Because I don't know if that's too dark or not. We'll see. Maybe we could do two-tone birds. So that one's like a really pretty chocolate, like a perfect chocolate brown. And it matches the legs. Because once we are on there, we put it on there, we're kind of committed to it. Now, what is this one? So that's espresso. This is another regular, this is just brown. Let's see what this looks like. That almost looks the same. And this one is a dark chocolate. Let's see what it looks like. Well, all three of those look the same, don't they? Look. Okay. I'm gonna go with, let's see. Because once I put it down there, it's not like I can take it up. I'm gonna go with dark. I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. I could mix the colors. Let's see about that. And then we do dark and brown. That's cool. Okay. So I'm just stippling, praying that it comes out good. Right, so let's put down some more paint. And then that way we'll make sure we have enough to work with. And I'm going to use the different shades of brown. That way I don't even have to agonize over it. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if I love it or don't like it yet. I'm sure there'll be differences of opinions. And so I started out, I'm sorry, I put the opposite side and made it look like wood grain. And so I'm gonna let it dry and see how it turns out. At least you can tell they're birds. One of them looks like a dinosaur though. So I'm gonna let it dry and see what it looks like once it's dried and then decide from there. However, I could maybe touch it or outline it with some gold. We're gonna figure that out. So I'm gonna take the green one right quick and then I'm going to put the gold stickers on there while this one dries. I didn't finish painting the back of the green one yet, but let's go ahead and put the stickers down. Now I checked the stickers before I got them from, before I left the Dollar Tree to make sure that they didn't have a white back. So let's hope that they don't. I didn't want to peel it all the way up while I was in the store because I was like, that's kind of tacky. But I did want to check to make sure because, you know, sometimes you'll buy stuff and then the background is not clear or what you thought it was. So that's pretty. So it is, it's clear. That's perfect. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it after I place the leaves down. I kind of had an idea already of how I wanted it to go, so I'm going to start at the top and burnish the leaves just with my finger. And then when we go to put a top coat on here, then I'll make sure also to do extra top coat along the edges. So it doesn't lift up, you know, over time. You probably could use a little burnishing tool to do this, but my thing is I wouldn't want to scrape the paint. Okay, look how pretty. So I love how that turned out. I think that is gorgeous. So now all I have to do is I need to paint the back. And then of course, go over the top just so this doesn't peel up or anything. But I think that came out really pretty. So let me go paint the back and then we'll come back and do the blue one, and then we're gonna have to let the brown with the birds dry. See what happens. These are really heavy duty, so I'm almost wondering if I should use glue, but let's carry on. We already committed now. I'll see how they do overnight after they sit. And we're gonna go over it with like a Mod Podge or something similar anyway, plus a spray sealant. But look how pretty that is. I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna put on these two edges.
Okay, so now we're going to do our best to do a white butterfly and pray it turns out. I didn't try to tape it down because I didn't want it to pull up the stickers. So I'm just going to be as gentle as possible and hope it gives me the shape of a butterfly when I pick it up. I'm not even sure.
Okay, so I think it's looking pretty good. I am going to fix up these little white butterflies that are looking a little homemade. I would say that the stencil is probably a little cheap, but you know, it's already on there now. But I think it's gonna be really cute once I doodad it up with some polka dots. I'm gonna let it dry right now. I think what I'm gonna do is let it dry completely so I don't mess anything up. So let's turn it around. So I think it's really pretty. So that means, listen, it's gonna be a tray. So like all the other ones, it's gonna sit. I wonder if I should paint these a different color, like a cream or close to the blue. But I think that it's really gonna be pretty. So that's what this one looks like. Let's take one more look. I do think the Dollar Tree stencils are a little cheap. So I'm not saying I'm a fan of those. However, that's really pretty. So I think that's going to be a really pretty sitting tray. So I just need to make sure I can keep the stickers down so they don't lift up. That's pretty. So that one's going to look good. Let's check on the birds. This might be for the birds. Let's see. Be funny if the bird one came out to be the cutest one. They're still drying. They're still in their drying phase. I don't know. I'm not saying I dislike it, but I think I can jazz it up to make it super cute. I'm gonna let them all dry really well and then we're gonna decide. But I almost think that I like how the outline kind of gives them a uniqueness, and I could maybe cover the outlines like follow around the birdie outlines with like some of the gold metallic paint. I would need a really steady hand, but let's let it dry overnight and then we'll figure that out. I'm also going to touch up this section down here so it can look a little bit more wood grainy and the line can be straight. See you soon.